Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, obviously, this is a few days late, but this is my post-match thoughts on the League Cup semi-final match that happened the other day, which obviously ended Chelsea 6, Middlesbrough 1. If we're being honest here, a very, very straightforward, very easy, just very simple win. Uh, in, it was a lot easier than I predicted. Anyway, so back to our starting 11. So obviously we had Petrovic in goal. Great to see Chilwell back, and he looked brilliant. We had Colwell playing his centre-back role, and again, playing his natural position, he was outstanding. Obviously, had Thiago Silva and Disasi. Then just in front of them, we had Caicedo and Enzo, and obviously Mudryk, Palmer, Sterling, and then up front, Broja. Going into the first half, obviously Chelsea were 1-0 down because of the first leg. And the first leg, we were awful. We had a couple of big chances, mainly created because Middlesbrough, for some reason, tried to play out the back, but didn't work. And we missed the opportunities, and obviously they scored a good finish. So going into this leg, Middlesbrough were 1-0 up. Chelsea had everything to do. I fully expected Middlesbrough to come into this match, sit back, defend that 1-0 lead, and hit on the counter-attack, and essentially create a low block, force Chelsea to be creative, and frustrate the players. At least that's what I expected Carrick to do, and it was the complete opposite. For some reason, Carrick and Middlesbrough came into this match and thought that they could play football against Chelsea. They thought that they could play out from the back. They thought that they could really just attack as much as they wanted to, and they didn't think Chelsea were going to do anything. Anyway, in the first 15 minutes, obviously, straight away, I think Broja almost got a goal, but it went down as an own goal. The second that own goal happened, it was completely like that lead Middlesbrough had was wiped out. Chelsea all of a sudden had complete control, and then it progressed more and more and more. Chelsea were consistently attacking, and they were constantly high up in the Middlesbrough box. So they were waiting for a mistake by the Middlesbrough players to then pounce them and then create another opportunity. So around half-hour mark, Enzo then gets his goal, crossed into him in the box. One of the Middlesbrough players miss it. Easy goal, great finish. And then Disasi gets a goal, which he actually started from around the halfway line. Brilliant in the end. But again, we cut through Middlesbrough like they weren't even there. But after Disasi's great goal, around just before half-time, I don't know what Middlesbrough were doing, but they try and play out from the back, and it completely fails. Palmer ends up getting the ball, puts it into the back of the net, 4-0, the game's done. Chelsea are in complete control. It's a very easy finish. It's a very easy win. For some reason, Middlesbrough thought that they were prime Barcelona and they could play from the back against Chelsea, and that was never going to be a good tactic. I don't know why Michael Carrick actually even came up with that. If he really thought about it, if Carrick watched how Chelsea have been this season, he would have realised that they suffer against low blocks. So what they should have done coming into this match, especially with a 1-0 lead, is put every man behind the ball. Every man behind the ball and hit on the counter-attack every now and then. Instead of this whole trying to play attractive football that it's great, but if you're playing against a team who are significantly better than you, it's just stupid. So anyway, we're falling up at half-time and the game's done at that point. It's very easy. It's a great feeling. We know we're going to the cup final, and it's only halfway through this second leg. So we're into the second half, and again, Chelsea are completely dominating. Middlesbrough aren't really offering anything. Chelsea have complete control, and it's around, around the 77th minute. Chelsea go down the left-hand side of the Middlesbrough box. Cross comes in. Gallagher. Palmer's there. Finish 5-0. Easy win. And then just a few minutes later on the other side, on the Middlesbrough left-hand side, once again, they're trying to play out from the back. A pass goes completely wrong. Madueke's there, cuts through, shoots. Obviously, one of the Middlesbrough players, I think, gets the last touch and kicks into the goal, but it was already going in, so it's not an own goal. And then Chelsea, the game's done. Obviously, then they get a consolation goal right at the end of the match, which, fair enough. I'm not too fussed about a clean sheet. But yeah, it was... Chelsea were good. We were good in that game. We weren't phenomenal. We were good, but Middlesbrough were just absolutely atrocious. I mean, they couldn't have played that match any worse than they did. The mistakes they were making at the back, they're trying to play out from the back, which made no sense. The gifting Chelsea goals. I mean, everything that they could do wrong, they did. It was a very straightforward win. Now, obviously, today we have the FA Cup game against Aston Villa. Hopefully, we win that one. And then next week, I think it is, we got the league game against Liverpool, which is a gigantic game now. Considering we now obviously we know we're playing Liverpool in the final. This time, I can't remember the last time we beat Liverpool or Liverpool beat us in 90 minutes, but hopefully we can beat them next week in the league because. But I mean, the League Cup game at the end of February is massive. If we can get our hands on that first trophy, it will be huge. Especially because Poch spent how many years at Spurs, didn't win a single bit of silverware. In his first season at Chelsea, if he already wins, even if it's just a League Cup, that's still gigantic. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all tonight after the Aston Villa game, when we've hopefully gotten another big cup win.